everybody, I'm Jess. I love computer programming. You know why? Because it's so precise, it's so clear, so honest. Let's talk about honesty, shall we? Honesty is choosing to be truthful in whatever you say and do. And with a computer program, the code's gotta be true from beginning to end or the whole thing just doesn't work. You know, so many things are controlled by computer programs today. You've heard of smartphones, smart TVs, they've even got smart refrigerators now. And I happen to have the latest smart appliance right here in my lab. The Smart Blender. The program that makes this thing work is out of this world. This blender is so smart, all I have to do is put in the ingredients, and it knows if I'm trying to make a smoothie or a bowl of soup. It will blend for the perfect amount of time at the perfect speed, and I don't even have to push a button. And guess what else? Internetopedia said that if you put something in there that's not an ingredient, it knows not to blend it. Like if I reach my hand in there, I won't get hurt because it knows not to blend. Or if I drop a cell phone in there, it will be perfectly safe because I guess you can't believe everything you read on the internet. In today's story, you'll hear about a lie that ended up hurting a lot of people. I'm glad I didn't put my hand in there. Yikes.
Man, my computer is so slow.
Maybe you need more RAM.
More RAM?
Yeah, the more RAM your computer has, the faster it goes.
Oh. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was good. Great, now it's not working at all. What?
Hello, everyone out there in the world. I'm Brandon.
I'm Lawson.
And you're watching the So-and-So Show, a show where we take 10 to 15 minutes of your time
To blow your minds! Kabloomy!
Kabloomy?
Yeah. Kabloomy!
That is the worst sound effect I've ever heard.
What, you think you can do better?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, well, you know what? The show has barely begun, ladies and gentlemen, and it's already time for a So-and-So Show challenge I like to call... All right, guys, so the game is simple. Our producer will throw an image up on the screen, and we will have to make up a sound effect for that image.
That is simple.
All right, I'll go first. Ooh. Moo.
A singing cow. That's a choice.
Very popular in the farmland up in Canada.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Huh?
That was good.
Better than kabloomy, isn't it? We're way past onomatopoeia here, baby.
All right, next. How about that?
I'm just waiting for your drum noises. Next one. Hi, my name's Lawson.
What? That's not what a baby sounds like.
No, this is a joke.
I don't get it.
Let's stop playing.
Please.
That was fun.
Yeah, but I'm not sure it has anything to do with what we're talking about today.
Well, how is that any different?
I'm the baby! Oh, I get it now. That's funny.
Anyway,
Right,
we do.
today I have a special guest for our Someone Who Knows Stuff segment.
Whoa, wait. I'm very proud of you, Lawson. I didn't even know we had a guest plan for today.
That must be it now.
It?
Please welcome to the So-and-So Show, Something That Knows Stuff.
Something?
Beep boop boop. Ba beep boop. Beep boop.
Great. This is Robot.
No, it's Fred.
No.
Yeah, it is. It's Fred. He's dressed as a robot.
No. This is a robot that I built.
You built this robot.
Yes, I did.
And this is not Fred dressed as a robot. Excuse me.
Correct. Yes. Not
Okay.
Fred.
Really?
Yes. Robot, please give us your identification
Beep
number.
boop boop. Yes, 51137QXL Evan. Beep boop.
See? I built this robot.
No, you did not.
But I am a fully functioning robot made with robot parts and opposable thumbs. I have been programmed with AI, which stands for agriculture. Artificial intelligence. Beep boop.
See, I wanted to talk about the amount of programming that it took to make a fully functioning robot, that it's working perfectly. Programming is just a bunch of true and false statements, and if I add a false statement to where a true statement should be, the whole robot could go kablooey.
Okay, so you're saying the code that you wrote had to keep its integrity.
Yes.
Right? And be true.
Yes.
Or otherwise this robot would not work properly. Could you excuse
Correct.
I am a robot.
me? Yeah.
I compute things. With my computing parts. Beep boop.
Okay, Lawson, this has been a waste of time. I'm sorry, everyone. I believe this is the first time we've had a someone who knows stuff guest who actually didn't.
But I have opposable thumbs. Goodbye.
Can you wave goodbye?
Goodbye.
All right. Thanks.
It appears I cannot exit.
It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey guys, so I have got a treat in store for you. Gentlemen, feast your eyes on this.
What is that?
I think it's a toaster.
What? That's not a toaster. Guys, this is an old computer, one of the most popular computers of its day, and there's a game called Oregon Trail. Remember that?
Yes. Vaguely, I think. I kept dying of dysentery.
Dysentery?
Pooping. A lot.
Yes! That's the game. It was a text-based game that was used a lot in schools in the 1980s. So I thought, let's learn a Bible story that way.
Text-based game. Sounds great.
Awesome. Let me fire this bad boy up real quick.
Kellen!
Oh, yes, it's ready. Okay, so instead of Oregon Trail, we are going to follow a journey of David. David is on the run from King Saul. He is hungry and has no weapons. He comes upon some priests in Nob. One of them is Ahimelech. Does David, 1, talk to Ahimelech, 2, keep running, or 3, die of dysentery?
Ooh, definitely not 3.
Let's see. 1, talk to Ahimelech.
Ahimelech is nervous to see David. He asks, "Why are you alone?" Does David reply, 1, I'm on the run from King Saul, 2, I'm on a secret mission from King Saul, or 3, I have dysentery and I might die?
I'm guessing number 1 because that's the truth.
But I think I'm gonna pick 2, I'm on a secret mission.
Whoa, but that's a lie.
Yeah, but it's what David actually said. Ahimelech gives David some of the holy bread to eat. Does David, 1, thank Ahimelech and leave, 2, ask Ahimelech for a weapon, or 3, dysentery?
Well, he's already lied about being on a secret mission from the king. I'm guessing he asked for a weapon. Number 2.
You're right. Ahimelech gives David the sword of Goliath. David takes it and leaves. Little does he know, King Saul's chief shepherd sees the whole thing. His name is
think it's Doge. Doge?
After lying to Ahimelech to get the food and weapons, does David go 1 to Gath, 2 a cave, 3 a forest, or 4 all the above?
I always pick all the above.
In this case, you'd be right.
So, this game, you just type a number and then just hit enter.
And read a lot.
Yeah, isn't it great?
Yeah.
I'm hoping there's more.
Just a little.
And enter. King Saul is worried that none of his men are on his side. But then a man steps up, a man named
Doug. Maybe it's Doug.
Or Doug? Could be Doug.
Oh, yeah, that could be it.
Looks kind of like Doug.
Guys, come on, this is serious. The chief shepherd tells King Saul that Ahimelech gave David bread and Goliath's sword. Upset, King Saul has Ahimelech and all the priests put to death.
Well, that is serious.
I told you. Abiathar, Ahimelech's son, is the only one to escape. He runs away to find David. Does David, 1, listen to Abiathar, 2, offer Abiathar some bread, or 3, dance before the Lord?
1, listen to Abiathar.
Abiathar tells David what has happened to his father and all the other priests. David, upon hearing the news, 1, feels relieved, 2, feels responsible, or 3, dysentery.
Has to be number 2. I mean, David feels responsible for what happened to Ahimelech.
And maybe a little dysentery.
I'll go with 2. And that's it. That's the end of the story.
Man, that was a tough one, Kellen.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, David got the sword and the food that he wanted, but the lie he told to get them ended up costing people their lives.
Exactly. Lies do way more harm than good. Even lies you don't think are hurting anyone can come back and haunt you.
Hey, thanks for the story, man.
Yep, anytime.
So lying, sometimes it's tempting because it seems like an easy way to solve a problem for ourselves.
Or make yourselves look more impressive than you actually are. I didn't really make the robot.
Yeah, we know. But when you lie, it doesn't just affect you.
Oh, that sounds like a great question.
Reveal the question!
When have you seen a lie hurt someone?
Yeah, that's a great question.
One I shall ponder myself.
And you should ponder it with your friends.
Who knows? You might discover something that will make your mind go kablooey!
Yeah, or maybe.
And that's all for us. See you next time on the So and So Show.
Brandon, 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 Brandon. What are you doing? Are you serious? Do you know how long this took?
My robot!
Sorry.
One of those worked.
One of those worked.
The Bible isn't just a book of random stories. It's 66 different books that come together to tell one story. An incredible one about God's love for us. And now, for an amazing story inspired by the book of 1 Samuel. Chapters 21 and 22.
Though David had been chosen by God to be the next king of Israel, Saul was still king. Saul was very jealous of David, his popularity, and his victories in battle. In fact, he feared David so much, he tried to kill him. David escaped with the help of the king's son, Jonathan.
Go in peace. We'll always be friends.
God be with you. Now, David was alone and on the run. He had no food and no way to defend himself when he arrived in Nob, the place where God's tabernacle stood. David went immediately to the high priest, Ahimelech.
Why are you alone?
Ahimelech searched the road behind David, afraid that Israel's enemies might be chasing close behind.
Well?
Now, David knew that if he revealed the truth that King Saul was trying to kill him, the priest would have to send him away empty-handed.
It's like this. See, the king gave me a secret mission. Yeah, I can't tell anyone.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I've told my men to meet me nearby, and we are starving. Do you have any food for us? Maybe 5 loaves of bread?
The only food I have is holy bread, set aside for God.
Well, we've all kept ourselves holy, so you can give it to us.
Okay, you can have it.
Ahimelech took the bread that had been offered to God and gave it to David, who tore into it.
Oh, so good.
Ahimelech wasn't the only one that noticed David's arrival. The priest's son Abiathar was outside the tent polishing candlesticks. And a huge man named Doeg sat nearby, picking chunks of roast lamb out of his teeth with a splinter of wood. Doeg was King Saul's chief shepherd, sent to stay at the tabernacle for a time. He watched David with narrowed eyes.
Well, well, well.
David finished a portion of the bread and scanned the horizon. Then he turned back to Ahimelech.
I don't suppose you have a sword or a spear here?
You don't have your own weapon?
Well, there was no time. I had to start my secret mission for the king right away.
The sword of Goliath is here, the Philistine you killed.
Oh, that's perfect.
If you want it, take it.
Oh, there isn't any sword like it. Give it to me.
When the high priest gave David the heavy sword, David slashed it through the air so it glinted in the sunlight.
Careful there.
Yeah, it's perfect for my secret mission.
None of them noticed
Doeg, who is still watching. King Saul's gonna be none too happy about this.
So David sent out from Nob with plenty of food and a mighty weapon, but there was no secret mission, and he was still on the run. He tried to find protection in the nearby area of Gath, where he hid in a cave, and later in the forest. Still, members of his family eventually came to join him, so did other men who were unhappy or in trouble with the king.
Hey, you fellas bring some blankets? Cave floor is mighty hard.
Soon, David was leading a band of 400 men. King Saul was sitting high on a hill beneath a lone tree when he heard this news. He turned to his officials with a snarl.
Have all of you joined together against me? You think David is going to give you land and make you commanders in the army? No one cares about me. No one even tells me when my own son helps David escape. Now David's hiding out until he can attack me? Inconceivable!
As Saul paused for breath, a heavy man stepped forward. Doeg, the head shepherd who had been at the tabernacle.
Well, I'll tell you what's what.
What's what?
I saw David talking to Ahimelech and Nob, that's what.
The high priest? Inconceivable!
Gave David food and the sword of Goliath.
Inconceivable!
You keep using that word. I do not think that means what you think it means.
Bring me Abimelech and all the priests at Nob.
The high priest and his family came before King Saul.
Are you and David in cahoots against me?
Ahimelech trembled. He had only tried to be helpful as David had promised. He was on a secret mission for the king.
No. David is faithful to you.
Did you give him bread and a sword? He's hiding out waiting to attack me right now.
David's more faithful to you than anyone. I don't have any idea what's going on. Just leave me out of this.
Inconceivable. Do away with this man. With all of them.
These priests of the Lord?
They knew David was on the run, and they didn't tell me.
Saul's officials refused to harm the priests, so the king turned to someone he knew would take action.
Doeg, you do it.
Yes, your majesty.
That day, Doeg did a terrible thing. He killed all the priests, just as the king had commanded. Only one man survived, Ahimelech's son, Abiathar.
No!
Abiathar fled to the countryside to find David.
Saul, he's killed all the priests because we helped you.
David's knuckles tightened on his sword. This is all my fault. Stay here with me, and I'll keep you safe. David sank down on a nearby stone. He could feel the weight of his secret mission lie weighing down upon him, a lie that had cost dozens of people their lives.
No, this thing is toast. One of the reasons you should be truthful is because when you're not, people can stop trusting you. But you're not the only one who can get hurt when you tell a lie. Have you ever accidentally broken something and blamed it on someone else so you wouldn't get in trouble? Now someone else gets the punishment that was meant for you. They got hurt for no reason. You can also hurt people's feelings. Has anyone ever lied to you and you found out about it? It hurts, doesn't it? Especially if that person was a friend. The same is true when you lie to someone. It hurts them. Sometimes the closer they are to you, the more it hurts them. The one thing to remember today is this: never put your cell phone in a blender. The second and most important thing to remember is, when you're not truthful, you hurt others. Think about how you would want to be treated when you're tempted to tell a lie, and then choose to be truthful. It might keep someone from being hurt. And here's another tip: don't trust what you read on Internetopedia. That site is full of lies. I'm gonna call and register a complaint. Where are the numbers?